Hey, you guys, so I wanted to address the whole post that Jess saw this morning from the girl, what was her name, Allie or something, and she was just ranting against Beachbody and saying, you know, look at this website, look at that, look at the other, it's a sinking ship, why don't people see that, blah, blah, blah. So I wanted to address it and be straight up with you guys because that type of thing is poison in your brain and in your business. And I want you to understand that it is a load of shit. So first of all, I want to tell you Ian's perspective because Ian is a huge business guy. Like that is his job. He is business media. He uncovers things wrong with businesses and he gives them props when they're right. And so I literally sent that screenshot to him and I was like, what is this? And he said, Ian's words, 325 reviews of over 400,000 is nothing. There are always disgruntled employees on Glassdoor, my company included. Those reviews are anonymous and not vetted, but also not able to be removed. Beachbody is growing, not at the same percentage year over year they had been, which is to be expected because of the sheer size it's become. And then he says, I would be shocked if they are laying people off. The other thing to remember is that Beachbody was 100% focused on DVDs as a way to distribute only 12 months ago. There has been a monumental shift in their business model, and with that comes change in staff needs. Also, corporations larger than 100 employees are required to announce layoffs through what are called WARN notices, Worker Adjustment and Retraining Act. These are all the layoffs that have occurred in 2017 as Utah Beachbody headquarters. As you'll see, there have been no mass layoffs for Beachbody in Provo, Utah. And then he gives the site where it showed the layoffs, and there's been nothing massive, nothing like that. So another thing to understand about, the other thing to think about, and this was Keyshawn's response because I sent her it too. And I was like, take a look at this and let me know what your thoughts are. Keyshawn. She was like, we are a 4-tier business. Beachbody On Demand, Beachbody, Beachbody Live, the network. When we started Beachbody 17 years ago, we were a direct response company focused our resources on direct response. We are pioneers and forward thinkers and stay ahead of business models that are successful. That's why 10 years ago we created the network. There were people let go in direct response, sure, because we reallocated resources to support the business models that are the network, us as coaches, Beachbody Live, and Beachbody On Demand, especially Beachbody On Demand. We have not seen a decline. We truly have not. I'm sure there are unhappy people who used to work for Beachbody because they no longer have a job or because it is a corporate environment in itself. But to say the ship is sinking is false, and we've never been in a better position than we are today. Her numbers aren't adding up because we did 1 billion 2 years ago and today have 800 employees. Hopefully this helps. I love Beachbody. It's forever changed my life and my family's life. I'm proud to be part of a company and everyone who works and feels the same. We trust our leadership and see possibilities of the future. It's going to be grand. And another thing to consider is, businesses just in themselves, they do have ups and downs. And I mean, even though on paper, a lot of people are like, oh, look, my volume is down, or, coaches are quitting or whatever. That just might be a downside. It's because there are so many other MLMs out there that are making things hard on social media. It's not Beachbody that's failing. It's not, the mission is still the same. We still have the best answer for people. We still have the best job that we can possibly have, especially those of us who are passionate about health and fitness. The thing that's changed the most is social media itself. It's become harder to attract people because everyone is so on guard about MLMs. So that's where creativity comes in, and longevity, because people will trust you. They will eventually come around for those who actually stick around. And not to mention the girl who wrote that post, she left Beachbody for the wine MLM. The wine MLM. And she's actually done that same exact post several times. And the fact that it was posted through Buffer, a post planning app, just shows that she continues to put it out there. Because what a lot of the wine MLM people do and the keto MLM people do is they try to get Beachbody coaches who are feeling a little down and out, who are having a rough month. And they try to get them to hate Beachbody and to resent their upline and quit and come to their MLM, even though those MLMs, those are the ones that are unsustainable. Those are the ones that aren't going to stick around, because who needs wine delivered to your doorstep when Amazon Prime is going to have wine? And who needs a 10-day ketogenic experience when you're literally ruining your body and you're just going to gain it all back? So I just wanted to share insight, just because I didn't say a whole lot once that was shared in our thread. But you guys, I am literally unfazed. So, as much as this is the type of thing, this is the type of comeback that you can have when people ask about that, if they read bad reviews from disgruntled employees through Beachbody. And as far as we know, those might not even be old Beachbody employees. They could be people from other MLMs that are like, ooh, let's just leave bad reviews on Beachbody and get all these coaches on board. So those are my thoughts on it all. It's just like with Shakeology. You go and somebody's like, oh, it's disgusting. I hated the flavor. And we just want to find that person and throat punch them. Same thing. So take it with a grain of salt. Don't get wrapped up in negativity and negative reviews because it's such a small percentage of the grand scheme of things. And we are on track. We're on a path. And we're going to make big things happen next year. And this company and the leadership and everything we have coming up in the pipeline is going to be amazing. And I'm glad that there are people like that trying to put poison in coaches' brains and trying to tear them apart. Because guess what? The strong ones who stay consistent and who are in this in the long run, we're going to be the ones who benefit the most. So there you have it.